Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Today I'm reading Star Wars Dark Empire number 6, Book 6, The Fate of the Galaxy. I'd like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to this channel and ring that damn bell. As the Millennium Falcon blasts at twice the speed of light toward the Calamari battlefield, Han Solo and the Wookiee Chewbacca splice R2-D2 into the Falcon's communication systems. Beep, 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 beep. Please be careful. R2 says they burned out his differential regulators when they hooked him into the clone tanks. I know. Why do you think we're having so much trouble accessing the battle codes Luke hid in R2's memory circuits? Okay, Chewie. This end. I hope this works. But sir, I think... Listen, Professor. If you want to do something useful, why don't you monitor the negative power couplings like I asked you? Really, sir? There's no need to get upset. I was just saying... 3PO, come here. I'll plug you into the hyperspace transponder and you can monitor Imperial transmissions for us. Luke says the information he stored in R2 will paralyze the Devastator's command computers. The Devastators are using a binary recognition code. I want you to tell me if they start beaming distress signals to Byss. Of course, Princess Leia. I'm so glad somebody appreciates my talents. Calamari, a world under siege. As R2-D2 begins feeding the stolen control code into the Emperor's priority hyperspace channel, the effect on the massive Imperial war machines is devastating. See that? Something strange going on. These Devastators are just sitting there, like somebody switched them off. General Calrissian thinks the Commander Skywalker is doing something to sabotage their control systems. Yeah, that's why he ordered the Sea Commandos to launch boarding parties. Thanks to R2, the Devastator's energy shields and defensive ion cannons have ceased to function. The Rebel commando teams storm the immobilized Devastators with ease. On board the Devastators, technicians work desperately to hotwire the jammed control circuits. Are you finished yet? We've got to bypass the master control computer. It's hopeless, sir. The system was designed to prevent tampering. There's one option available to us, Commander. We are able to restore power to the onboard factories. All right, do it. If we're going to sit here like a dead moon, we might as well give them a good fight. Deep in the bowels of the World Smashers, robotic weapons mills spring to life. They're a pretty sight, Depot. Sure are. These lovely engines of death will hold the rebels at bay until we can get the Devastators up and running. Storming over the battlements, the Sea Commandos meet their first opposition, Imperial stormtroopers. Sting! Figures these guys would be on board. Moments later, far below the second line of defense, emerges from the fiery belly of each Devastator fast and agile attack ships that begin to pound the rebel amphibians mercilessly. Rocketing out of hyperspace, the crew of the Millennium Falcon beholds a very disturbing sight. What's going on? I thought those codes were supposed to shut down those Devastators. I guess your brother decided to pull a fasty on us. Han, use your eyes. Those Devastators are dead on the water. Obviously, the Imperial engineers figured out how to keep the recycling factories working. Sir, if I may say... Okay, Smarty. If that's true, what's to stop him from getting the whole thing operational? Sir, please listen. 3PO, I thought I told you to shut up. It's R2, sir. He says he created a new code that will make the Devastators do anything he wants. Frankly, sir, I think... Huh? Okay. It's worth a try. Luke's big plan sure didn't help much. Sala, you and Chewie take the Falcon in as close as you can. Get ready to give a Rancor's kiss to the enemy, Han. Falcon handles just like he did back when me and old Lando made the Kessel Run. Han, I don't know why you're still down on Luke. He's taking a great risk for the Alliance. Yeah. Let's just see if this chirping three-legged bolt bucket can do any better. Actually, sir, I believe R2 is having delusions of grandeur. He ain't the only one. Okay, Chewie, radio these Rebel commando teams to get clear of the Devastators. They've got 3 minutes. All teams, back to the boats! Something big is gonna happen! R2 is on to something. As the brave little robot beams his new codes into the Devastator's control computers, amazing things begin to happen. Look, it's working! R2, you're a genius! Thank the Maker! R2, I knew you could do it! You saved the day! Beep, tweep, poop, beep, beep, point, root, bird, what a beautiful prize! Oh, I've never been so insulted in all my life, and to think it was I who told them about your grand plan. Too bad you've destroyed the Devastators. I'd feed you to them to be recycled. As R2's coded instructions continue to override their battle programming, the remaining Devastators turn on each other with the full fury of their recycling furnaces. Good work, Han and Leia, and thank that little droid. The Devastators' last assault is catastrophic and total. Now here's the bad news, Lando. It ain't over yet. The Emperor's back in action. But thanks to Luke and R2, the Battle of Calamari is a great victory for the Rebel Alliance. When the smoke clears, it becomes apparent that the entire fleet of Devastators that attacked Calamari is destroyed. Leia, I'm sorry about what I said. I guess I'll just never figure old Luke out. Luke is sacrificing his life for us, Han, for our children. Sometimes the actions of a Jedi make no sense to ordinary men. Yeah, who would have thought? Me, father of a Jedi. I guess an ordinary guy can do something right sometimes. The Rebels' triumph is short-lived. Back on Pinnacle Base, they learn grim news from R2's databanks. According to the plans that R2 has brought us, the Battle of Calamari was but a small part of the Emperor's overall schemes. The deep core systems have become inviolable fortresses, and the Imperial Navy has reaffirmed its allegiance to the Emperor. Now the Emperor plans to expand his area of dominance in stages. He will launch a series of wave assaults upon all worlds in proximity to the galactic core. Moving out from the center, he will not rest until the entire galaxy falls under the sway of the dark side. I have assigned teams to analyze all our possible responses. We'll meet again tomorrow. I want you all rested and ready to act. Exhausted from battle fatigue, the rebel warriors retire to their quarters. Leia takes time to be alone, to ponder the fate of her brother. What a strange device. So old, constructed by a long-lost science. Can it tell me what will become of Luke?
Jedi, may the Force be with you. I am Boda Bass at your service. Boda Bass knows all probable futures, from his time until a time lost in mists and shadows. I can help you.
But you're not alive. Can you really know the future?
Past history and present actions are one. The Force surrounds all time, all doing. Boda Bass is with the Force, that is for certain. For you, Boda Bass will speak a prophecy written 1,000 years before your time by my own master. A brother and sister born to walk the sky, but reckless brother falls into dark side's eye. Sister Jedi carries hope for future in her womb. Only she can save the Skywalkers from certain doom. A Jedi killer wants to tame her. Now the dark side Lord comes to claim her. She must battle, join against this thief, or the dynasty of all the Jedi will come to grief.
As Leia ponders the mysterious prophecy of the Holocron, a Star Destroyer of prodigious proportions bursts into view over the pinnacle moon. Something's big coming out of hyperspace! We're gonna hit it! Engines full reverse! Luke, why can I feel you so near? Your mind, imprisoned. You have played the Emperor's game and lost. Stunned by the appearance of the Emperor's massive flagship, the rebels assemble and issue emergency orders to the fleet. Suddenly, a powerful hologram signal cuts across the Alliance frequencies. Leaders of the Rebel Alliance, I have no quarrel with you. Give me the woman Jedi, sister of Skywalker. Return the precious object she stole from me. A shuttle is waiting. Send her to my ship, and then I will discuss a truce with the Alliance. Who's he kidding? I vote for blasting him with everything we've got. That's what Luke would want. No, I have to go to them. I have to. I won't let you. Our child! You will let me. Leia doesn't use any Jedi mind tricks on her husband. She simply goes. The Emperor's command vessel, 10 miles from stem to stern, seems designed to inspire dread in every possible opponent. But Leia's friends in the Alliance understand that what is about to happen transcends the technology of war. The confrontation with the Emperor and the fate of the galaxy is a matter only a Jedi can resolve. So it is that the Emperor's private shuttle carries Leia, alone and not alone, together with her unborn child, to her destiny. Disembarking inside the colossal warship, Leia senses an oppression unlike anything she's felt before. There is no glimmer of hope in this ship, only the dark side of the Force, more powerful than ever. Good. You have understood. You may leave us, gods. Now, where is my holocron? I don't have it. I have come for my brother. You still defy me. Perhaps you do not know your own heart in these matters. The child in your womb will be given to me. Is that not so? I will raise this child in the power of the dark side. The child will become an extension of my will. At the appropriate age, I will displace the personality that dwells within, take on its young Jedi body as my own. As the Emperor's evil hand touches Leia, "Ah! Curse you, Jedi!" No, a curse is not necessary. I have something better for you. Skywalker, I have broken you. Now prove yourself worthy of serving me. Bring your sister over to the dark side. You have the power. Yes, my master. I don't know what he's done to you, Luke, but this time we're really leaving. Leia, no. Don't underestimate the dark side. Leia, I don't want to hurt you. The last thing I'd do is hurt you, Luke. What's happened to you is not final. Clear your mind. Look at the future. The child will be a very great Jedi because you will train him. You will train all my children in the ways of the Force. Leia's words tear through the shadows like a dagger of sunlight. A voice cries out from fathoms below the darkness that enshrouds the mind of a Jedi. Leia, help me. I've gone too far into the dark side. I found knowledge there, all the dark things Father knew so well. The ability to control others, to destroy others if I so choose. Ben warned me. Yoda warned me. Once you start down that dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny. But I had to do it, Leia. I had to know my father. I had to know why he chose the dark side. And now you know what happened to our father. It's time to come home, Luke.
Do not listen to her. Listen to the voice of the dark side. Your power is immense.
The powers of control and destruction weren't the only things I found in the dark side. I also found great isolation and sadness. I found fear. These are the feelings my father felt, the feelings even you feel in your moments of darkest triumph.
Nonsense! Curse you, Skywalkers! I'll tell you the truth about your father. The great Darth Vader was a sick man in an iron mask. Yes, that mask inspired terror throughout the galaxy, but the feeble heart within was forever possessed by the impotent side of the Force. You can be far stronger than he was, Dark Jedi. Are you going to let your weak sister get the better of you? Get up! I can give you the power to break her. You will kill your sister if I ask it.
No. I made a big mistake. I thought I had to save the galaxy all by myself. But the way of the Jedi is not a solitary path. Many have died defending the truth. Many are together in this great war. Together in the Force. My ally is the Force. Through the strength of the Force, your shroud of evil has been lifted from my mind.
So be it. Through the power of the Force, you will die!
Now, Your Highness, we will escort you to the Alliance base. You will be interrogated, and you will surrender the galaxy to the New Republic.
Look at you. Don't think I don't know your plan. The dark side has you. You intend to rule the galaxy in my place. But utter imbecile that you are, you have still failed to understand my power. Look below. Look what is happening to your pitiful moon.
With mounting anguish, Luke and Leia watch the Emperor's rage take form as a great storm of raw energy rends the fabric of space itself. He's creating another Force storm, Luke! He's destroying the whole fleet! Thousands of warriors are dying!
Yes. Did I not warn you? I've played along with your Jedi dueling games long enough. Now you'll experience my full potency. I live as energy. I am the dark side.
Listen to me, Leia. We can stop him. I've read his dark books. According to his own words, he has awakened a chaos even he cannot control. Join your Jedi power to mine, Leia. I already have, Luke. Haven't you sensed it?
You're both wasting your time. I can control the dark side of the Force. My Force storm is reducing your rebel fleet to dust. All your friends will die. Go ahead. Try any stupid tricks you want. Try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
As Leia's intensity continues to unlock unexpected resources in Luke, the words of Master Yoda, spoken years before on Dagobah, echo in the minds of these twin Jedi.
My ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Life creates it and makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. Feel it you must. Feel the flow. Feel the Force around you, everywhere, waiting to be felt and used.
With the power of luminous beings, brother and sister Jedi press the Force around the dark nexus that is Emperor Palpatine. With all his hatred funneled into the Force storm, the malevolent genius is caught off guard by the invisible wave of life energy surging over him, separating him from his power. Enveloped in light, cut off from his great rage, the Emperor finds himself unable to control the dark power he has unleashed, and the cataclysmic storm turns against its maker. Come on, Leia. He's conquered himself. There's not much time. Run for it! Battling their way to the Star Destroyer's hangar deck, the two fearless Jedi commandeer a shuttlecraft with seconds to spare. Safely clear, Leia and Luke watch the dark side storm devour the Emperor's flagship and then dissipate in the void. One Jedi cannot conquer the dark side alone. I guess we've proved that. Together, we were a Jedi fire that outshone his evil. 2 are more powerful than 1. 3 are more powerful than 2. I felt another join us, Luke. My third child. He's going to be a very great Jedi. Your children, the Holocron, this is the beginning, Leia. I feel it. Great things are coming. The Jedi Knights will rise again. The end. Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to get notified about our next video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, may the Force be with you.